Hey YouTube, it's your boy Jules Impact. Welcome back to the Not So Lethal Weapons channel. Today I'm going to go over something I'm a little surprised it took me this long. This is actually one of the first, this is, I would say, the first real less lethal marker I ever purchased. And that is my PepperBall TCP right here. This is the first real less lethal launcher I ever purchased. I don't count the Walther PPQ from T40 just because that's a practice tool. That's not a less lethal weapon. This is. So as you can see, it's from a PepperBall. It's the same parent company, I believe, that owns First Strike. So it's basically the First Strike in here. The differences that I know of are that the breech is a little bit wider, and that's to accommodate the special VXR rounds that you can buy for the PepperBall TCP. Those are the shaped projectiles that have pepper in them. They're a little expensive. I've never shot any of those out of here. All my launches are either just inert or solid rounds. Another thing I know is different from the First Strike is that you can attach a rear ASA, I believe here, for the First Strike, which will allow you to use an HPA tank. As far as I know, you can't do that with this PepperBall TCP right now. I did see a video maybe about a year back where they were supposed to be coming out with a carbine kit which allowed you to use the PepperBall TCP with some attachments and basically turn it into a carbine. I'll try to find that video and leave it in the description. It was from SHOT Show and it was pretty cool. It looked pretty cool from what I remember. One other difference is that the TCP comes with a barrel that actually sticks out a little bit, sticks out about that much. And this is this barrel right here. This is the original barrel that it comes with. It's smooth bore, but it sticks out about maybe like a ½ inch from the end here. The First Strike FSC does not stick out. I believe it's basically flush, if not, right around there. I think as far as I know, those are the main differences between the PepperBall TCP and the First Strike Compact. So let's just go over what it came with. Obviously it didn't come with everything here. It came with the marker itself, the original barrel, and 2 of these 6-round magazines. These are the universal ones. I don't know if you guys can see it says uni right there, but these are 2 of the universal ones, which means it can do First Strike rounds as well as round ball. I don't know if you guys can see that, if it's focusing or not for you guys right there. It is a little bit bigger, I believe, than First Strike magazine rounds, and that's to accommodate for the VXR rounds. Like I said, those are PepperBall's First Strike shaped pepper rounds. It came with 2 of these magazines. If I remember correctly, yeah, it came with the red springs already installed. It came in a really nice case, which I wanted to bring out and show you guys, but it's way behind all kinds of boxes and stuff, and it would be kind of a pain, so I'm showing you this picture here. So it's a really nice hard shell case. Definitely worth, makes it feel like you got what you're paying for. Like, this is not a toy. It's a really nice hard shell case. I don't know if they're still doing it with this hard shell case. I bought this well over a year ago. So coming back, let's just go over the upgrades that I made real quick before we go out to the range and shoot. So what I did do is I bought a Lapco 686 bore 5-inch barrel. I don't want to necessarily take it off of here, but you can trust me, it's there. It actually came with this thread protector on the end that you have to take off in order to add what I have here, which is a Hammerhead M50 muzzle brake. I love this thing. I have it on all my markers that I can have it on. I love it. I don't care what people say. absolutely as a couple of FPS. I have noticed that. Another thing, this magazine right here. This magazine right here is not a PepperBall magazine, and it's not a First Strike FSC compact magazine. This is the Tiberius 8.1/9.1 magazines. You can still find these around on the internet. These actually will let you shoot 8 rounds instead of 6, which is pretty awesome. They're much sturdier. They're made out of metal as opposed to the plastic. And because they're 8 rounds, as you can see, they're longer, so it sticks out when you have it in here. Now, one thing is, I bought this slip cover right here so that when I close it all the way, there you go. Looks nice. Looks proper. So this is from Instinct Industries. I think it was like $8. I bought 2 of them for each of my T8.1 magazines, and I'm totally happy with them. The way it's set right now, I believe it's set to shoot around the 330 range. That's what I believe. Last time I shot it was around there. So let's take it out. I'm going to be using the T8.1 mags. I'm going to be using 2 of mags. And I think it's about time that I run a lubricating cartridge through here. I haven't done that yet, and we're around that 10 CO2 cart mark, so I think it's about time to do that. I think I'll probably do that first. So let's go out to the range and shoot this puppy. I'm already gassed up, so let's get right to it. Doing it one-handed, so please forgive me bad aiming. Woo! 341. I'm just going to put some hearing protection on real quick. I forgot how hard this thing is. Sorry, one quick sec. Okay. Got some hearing protection in now, so let's go again. Whew, that first one left me ringing a little. Forgot how. Ooh, that one looked dead center. 307. I think that was dead center. Just about. Nice. I am running a lubricant cart, so I may not be getting the best FPS, but I'm going to run another 12 gram Crosswind CO2 after this one. .277. Think I got a jam? Yep, that was jam. Let's see if there's any CO2 left in here. 222. 3 more shots. Oop. I think I got another jam. Okay, I think I got an issue, so let's go stop it for you. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had another jam. I had to take out the CO2 completely because it got stuck in there. The mag got stuck, so I think I'm all right now. Let's continue on. This is a fresh mag, fresh rounds, HP68s, Crossman, 12 gram CO2. Safety. .339. .309. 296. Oops. sorry, 277. I hope I didn't just hit one that was already in there and break it, but whatever, it happens. 256. 237. So it's dropping obviously a lot, but still packing a punch. You can hear it. We got one more. 219. And I believe that's it. Let's see. Nope, 209 again. 209 at the last one. Okay, so this is after one full 8-round clip and I believe half of the first one. So 12 shots total. I think I might have hit some, depending on, oh, actually no, I think it went all the way through. So we got one here, two here that didn't make it all the way through. So it might be safe to assume it was the last two shots maybe. Let's take this out and take a look real quick. See if we can see. Yeah, definitely some stuff went through there. Let's look at the back. Nice clear holes in the center there. I had actually patched it up with some it's like packing paper, and I added the extra piece of cardboard in the front here. This is an extra piece. So it looks like everything that went in this general area went all the way through. I think this is stuck in there. I have to check. But look at that. Got it in the center, nice. So I think I'm okay with where it's tuned. I don't want to tune it too high. It is running off 12 grams CO2, so it's expected that, you know, the last few shots are going to fall off. But not bad. Look at that. Okay, so that was actually pretty damn fun, even though I had that malfunction. I gotta say, one thing I'm very impressed with, and this is, you know, not even with any of the mods. I did forget to mention that this does have the Milsig O-ring in here from Grimburg. They installed it in here for me long time ago. I forgot to mention that earlier, but one thing I am super impressed with is the sights. I know, hopefully you guys can kind of see that. I know it may not look like anything crazy, but they're dead on. I was shooting one-handed and I totally felt like I was shooting where I wanted to. It's definitely very nice sights. I really enjoy having the muzzle brake on there because it does, like I say, it does add a few FPS, I think. If I shot without it, with just the thread protector on here on the end, I don't think I would be getting as much FPS. Probably, I'd say I'd lose anywhere in the realm of 3 to maybe 8, maybe 10 on the high end. So I'm really happy with this. With all the markers I have this on, I feel like it does give it a little extra boost. I do love the T8.1 mags. Nice steel, nice and heavy. One thing I want to talk about real quick about the magazines is I've known and heard people say that this particular slipcover from Instinct Industries is a pain because a lot of people like to bring down the latch all the way and then load. Me personally, I just bring it down a little bit and start loading my rounds. So I was shooting HP68s, by the way. Just start loading them in. That's what I like to do. That way, when I put the magazine right in, I don't even have to worry about the latch whatsoever. You know, so I like to do that. Some people like to, like I said, pull the latch all the way down. I know some people have modded these so that, you know, it has a little space like right around down here so you can release the latch. Whatever, to each his own, but I like loading mine like you would a traditional firearm. That's what I started shooting with, so that's what I'm used to. Coming back to the marker and the shooting, like I said, these are great sights. The ammo, the HP68s are great, damn accurate. I mean, you saw one of those shots was basically dead center. And I'm shooting one-handed, you know, trying to get that FPS for you with the X-Radar at about, I'd say anywhere from 16 to maybe 20 feet, which is pretty decent, I'd say. That's pretty darn good. So, you know, really happy with this marker. It's my baby, you know, it's my first one. When I originally bought it, I did have some issues with it, so I had to send it back for them to fix it. They were really cool about it. It was under warranty, you know, really quick turnaround time. I'm super happy with that. Really lucky and happy that Grimburg was able to install the Milsig O-ring in here for me a long time ago. As far as things I don't like how small this, I guess, rail, if you can call it that, is. I do know they make compensators, definitely, I know that. I am thinking about maybe at some point getting one, because, you know, it has the screw for it right there, or the hole for the screw, I should say. So at some point, I wouldn't mind getting that. But then again, you know, I do like the way it looks now. Like I said, I love my muzzle brake here, so we'll see. But this is a great marker to own, either this version, the PepperBall TCP, or the First Strike FSC. I think you can probably go a little harder with the First Strike FSC because of the fact that you can mod it a little more. You can add that rear ASA, which allows you to use a super high pressure tank if you want. So right now, pretty darn happy with it. With that that lubrication cart, I got what, 341, which is pretty decent. I'll do the math and leave that in the description. But, you know, really happy. It's CO2, so as everyone knows that has one of these markers or a less lethal marker when using CO2 carts or even a CO2 bottle, as you get lower with the CO2 in there, the FPS goes down. So that was expected. It went down to 209 at the bottom end. So not too bad. Definitely happy. This is one of my babies. I don't think I'll ever get rid of this one. Really looking forward to the Grimburg gavel. Something a little smaller than this, because even though it's compact, even without the muzzle brake on it, I mean, it's still pretty big. Like, that grip is pretty big, like compared to a real firearm. Even it's a big grip, plus, you know, you have this popping out too. So we'll see what Grimburg comes up with. A couple more months. Got mine on reserve, so I can't wait. But I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know why it took me so long to get to this one. I don't know. I don't shoot it as often as I should, but I think that's going to change because I just had a lot of fun just now. I really do love the accuracy of this thing with the HP68s. I highly recommend it. This setup is actually based off of a FSC setup from Chinachure's video. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. Mop Josie's channel. I will definitely leave that description, or excuse me, that link in the description so you guys can see. This is based off of his basically setup. He had the same muzzle brake and barrel. I don't remember if he used the T8.1 mags, but for the most part, it's based off of his design. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you on the next one. Stay safe.